Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I on the road. It has rained. It's not raining anymore. Let me show you. There you go. Vision that is not blurred by rain. At least unless you're looking at the center of my window. There's a, and it's gone. The good thing about windshield wipers, right? Always there when you need them, unless they break. And you don't want to figure out that they broke whilst you're driving, because that means you need them and you don't have them. Heard a story about some people using one of those squeegees while it was raining, sticking their hand out of the window and doing it like that. Yeah, no, that seems perfectly safe. Oh well. Someone handing out flyers. Suspicious. We recently got a flyer in our mailbox about a bike trip that was organized the day before we got the flyer. Good thing in there. Advertising the event when it's already done. Yeah, well. Someone ran through a red light. Good job there. It's oh, how do you call it? A day that isn't gonna be great, but isn't gonna be bad either. And no, I'm not talking about just your average day, but just like blech, you know? I got the feeling we're gonna get one of those again. Well, I'm gonna get one of those again. I hope your day is as wonderful as ever, but why, you may ask? I don't know. Combination of the weather and the nagging I had to endure today already. A lot of little things combining themselves to something that'll make your day just a little bit less good. Well, planning on doing a good amount of recording today anyway, so after this trip there isn't going to be too much that could potentially ruin my day unless my computer explodes or any of its components do as such. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. Computer failure is something you really don't want as a YouTube Let's Player. Not only will you be stuck not uploading for a while, but any backlog you may have can also be just straight up gone. Depending on the situation, it can be either terrible or just bad. For now, I think it would lose like 15 episodes, all things combined. Yeah, something like that. That would be bad. Tired. It's almost 10 a.m. I still don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner. I'll figure something out. I usually do. Maybe string beans. I think it's called like that. But I might be off complete. I don't know, but we'll find out. You ever peel a potato? I know this is kind of a weird one. They got like either people people do it with a knife or with an actual potato peeler. Have you looked at how thick those potato peelers take away the skin of the potato? Like half the potato is gone. Well, that was a weird, random topic. Neat. Sometimes you just gotta make it weird. Perfect spot. Oh yeah, perfect. Why? No idea. But this is where I'm going to put myself. Or at least my car, but whilst I do my shopping. So I'll see you in a bit. Well, nothing too spectacular happened. Although a dude from a sushi bar dropped some fish. That was cool. So yeah, the dude got a sushi bar here now since 1st of September. I think I may have mentioned that at some point in time in history and whatnot. I don't know if it's doing good business or not. But, let's detour again. Just for the heck of it. Yeah, sushi bar. Dropped fish. Fun. It stinks up the place. It really does. Personally, I'm not a big fan of it. Which I've also mentioned, I think it's kind of bland. Probably the reason why they add tons and tons of spices to it. But I'm not a fan. Hey, if you're into it, hey, good for you, right? I'm pretty sure it's healthy and all that jazz, but I prefer my fish cooked. Right, well, it's raining again. Woo! What else is up? I could try another story. Should be a short story because I don't have too much time left. Let's not. Let's just talk about stuff that's really happening. So, I've seen this a few times already where people pay money to spend a day in what is known as a haunted house. I mean, personally, sign me the fudge up. Though I do get the feeling it's all a hoax. Like, okay, you sign up for it. And I think, worst case scenario, they've installed some machinery to make noises and stuff like that in the middle of the night. But if you don't believe in that crap, the only thing that's going to happen is you having a bad night of sleep. Because they're probably going to keep you up at night. That's for sure. But yeah, I don't believe in ghosts, although I do find the stories quite interesting. Pretty sure those things don't go too well together, but still, you know. But yeah, people pay like 10,000 euros just to spend one night in what is supposedly a haunted castle. Dude, sign me up. I mean, I could spend the whole week there, I think. I would have to take a break once my phone dies, because I'll probably be clamoring on that for the entirety of the night. Though I do wonder how it works. I mean, you sign up for it, and you make it. Do you actually think they would pay you for that? Because I'm pretty sure there's tons and tons of skeptics out there that would just say, fine, do it, just like me. If a lot of people do that, I'm pretty sure they're going to run out of money really, really, really quick. So what I think is going to happen is either they force you out by, I don't know, putting the entire thing under smoke so you can't see shit. You're practically dying because of smoke inhalation or something. Or when you do make it, they're gonna say, okay, you made it, but, you know, you can't really expect us to pay you money for spending a night. Right? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, the problem is all those places are far away. I know there's some in England. I'm pretty sure there are some in other parts of the world. But yeah, really question the fact that they're actually planning on paying you out if you do make it out. What if you're a really solid sleeper? I mean, you go in bed and you just sleep through the entire thing. Sirens blaring off, ghostly chains rattling, and you just don't wake up from it. Then what? Hey, you made it, so how was it? I don't know, I slept through the entire thing. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some rules bound to it, and at the end of the line, they're still not gonna pay you. Don't know. But I wouldn't mind giving it a go. I recall the same thing happening for being able to sit through an entire movie once because it was so scary. Although I think that was a bit of a hoax as well. And by hoax I mean they did publish a thing and it's just going to be advertisement for that movie. You probably won't be able to actually do it. I don't know. Ghosts and stuff. The pictures are cool and stuff like that, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy a good horror movie every now and then, even though you know it's not a real thing, but making statements like that is probably not a good business strategy, because you only need one to actually do it, make it through. And if he just goes and advertises, yeah, well, it wasn't horrible, but at the end of the line, you do not get paid. And there goes that entire plan. I mean, seriously, what's the worst they can do, right? They can't send out a serial killer or something after you. I mean, seriously, it can't hurt you. They can only spook you, for that matter. And if you know the whole thing is fake because ghosts aren't real, then what's there to worry about? You're gonna have a bad night's sleep because they keep you awake at night, and you're richer at the end of it. Plus, you get to spend a night in a castle. How cool is that? Worst case scenario, you can always lock yourself up in one of the smaller rooms. Toilet. And you'll be fine as well then, unless they put up a smoke machine in your toilet, and then the whole thing becomes quite annoying. Would be one hell of a way to make a living, though. Putting people's money where their mouth is and actually go up with their offer of spending the night. How's that for advertisement? I beat your silly little game. Oh well. Anyway, like I said, I doubt anyone ever got paid out for a stunt like that. Well, I think it's time for me to cut things. So thank you guys for watching. Hoping you're still enjoying the series. Feel free to show your support by commenting, liking, and or subbing if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.